At the crossroads of Highway 20 and Highway W sits a quiet little community where you can walk to the post office to pick up your mail or drink a cup of coffee while waiting for the boys to load up your feed at the local mill. When you're in Missouri, you know you're home. Welcome to Alma.
Welcome back to Alma, everyone. Here it is in December again. The snow is starting to fall, so we're going to get some bales of hay sold in town. We got some peas we need to sell. There's a bunch of things that need sold off, and I want to try to get everything sold before the snow starts sticking to the ground. We also need to get a slurry tank to be able to spread that slurry that our cows have been producing. We also have all those bowls now that are a lot larger. Let me check the price of those. As you can see, they're $686 each now. And we only paid $100 each for them. So we'll be able to make some good profit off of those. And we might actually get some dairy cows in instead of just these calves that we have now. We might upgrade to be able to produce some milk. I really would like to produce some milk, make a little extra income on that. We bought all those sheep on the last episode, and I think it'd be a good time to sell some wool, get some money from that, and with all the money from that, that should be able to pay for some of our new cows that we're going to get. So let me start getting some of this to town, get it sold, and get that slurry tank picked up. One thing I haven't told you yet is we actually did buy this new trailer here, so we can hold 30 bales, a lot more than what our little pickup trailer would hold. This way we can bring more to town at a time. I should have got the one with the ramps. You could have got this exact same trailer with ramps. And if we would have done that, we could have actually loaded some stuff up on top of it. There is an international semi I'm thinking about buying. It's an older one. If we got it, it would look a lot better pulling this trailer than this little doobie. I mean, this pickup's got some good power, but I think I've already passed where I need to go. It has the power, it just really, that'd be a lot of weight for this pickup. Try to turn around here. But also in this episode, I'm going to get some greenhouses. We're going to start growing some tomatoes this winter in the greenhouse to be able to come up here and buy this ketchup factory. Actually, that's not the ketchup factory, that's the popcorn factory. The ketchup factory's on the other side. By getting a few of those things, we should be able to start making ketchup. Go see if I can line these up right to sell them. I got some in the right spot. Oh, that's actually quite a bit for just free straw bales. Get the rest of these off. There we go. 21,000, another 14. I'm sure I have maybe not a full load left of these, because these are the ones from the soybeans. I'm keeping the regular straw bales. We use those for total mixed ration. For everything else, it'd be nice to get rid of. Let me stop up here in the dealership and see if I can get that international truck purchased to be able to pull this trailer a little better. I think this is what I'm going to go with. About $36,000. Not too bad. Kind of an old look, and it's a school bus yellow. So we'll go ahead and buy that, and we'll get it loaded up on our pickup here. I did adjust it to put the ramps on it, so now we can haul something at the same time. So let me get back and get it loaded up. I think we'll go with this Fieldmaster 20 here. It's got 20,000 liters it'll hold at a time. I would like a little bit bigger, but we don't really have a tractor that's that big. We only have that small pull behind for it. So we'll go get this one. $120,000 though. That really eats into our pocket. Hop in. I hooked up the International to the trailer, so I think as long as this pickup will hook up to this, we can load this whole thing on that trailer in one shot. Get it all back to the farm. I don't have the follow me mod installed on this map, so I can't have somebody just follow me there. Well, I think this is going to be long enough. Let's see. I knew with all this it'd be way too much for the... I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put the ramp all the way up, but I think that will do. Straps on here. There. That'll stay put. Let's see if the truck can do it. Try to raise the ramp some. There we go. I did upgrade the engine on the truck. 536 horsepower, I believe. So it should be enough to pull it. Well, I'll get this back to the farm and we'll get the Challenger hooked up and start spreading. Well, we made it home safely. Now with that new International, we could probably get a bigger cattle trailer. I'd like to be able to haul more than 20 at a time, especially since we're going to be moving more around. Oops, I'm on the wrong side. So we'll just kind of cheaty load it. Pretend like we're hooked up. Load it up nicely. I'll load this up and we'll go hook up to the implement to till up the ground. Alright, so get this lowered right. If I do this before the ground's frozen too bad, it can go 9 miles per hour, so it has enough power. We'll get this done. It's going through it pretty quick, but I'll set up course play and let somebody else do the work in this field, and we'll continue selling last year's crops. Now that he's out in that field spreading the slurry, we're going to hop up here and we're going to try to see if we got a full another load in here or not. I could finish it with straw bales, we do have plenty of those. Let's see what we have to choose from. Alfalfa hay, soybean straw. Looks like we got 37, so we have a full load. So we're in that one. Then back to soybean straw. We need 5 more for a full load. That should be everything. Ooh, I was even close enough to start loading. Get those last 6. Be ready to go to town already. The truck, for the extra power we put in it, you would think it would go a little faster. Getting the right spot. There we go. Alright, let's head to town. Here we are with our last load of these we're going to do. Let's see if I got them all in the right spot. Oh, nope, still missing just a few. Get that loaded up again. Go, back it up. So I thought what I could do, I could, buy a bigger cattle trailer, but I think it'd be cheaper because I think the cattle trailer is almost $90,000 to get the big enough one that I want. I could pay somebody to haul it a lot cheaper than ever paying off that cattle trailer. So we'll just go back to the farm and we'll just sell them direct. Then maybe we'll buy our new cows the same way. Not sure how much the cows are compared to what we're going to get off the bulls, and I'm sure the guy spreading the slurry is going to be about empty also, so he'll need to fill it back up. We'll go back to the farm and see him there. I'm just going to change the settings here so it'll actually refill the slurry from the cow barn. That'll make it a little easier so they don't have to worry about coming back and filling them up all the time. He was able to make one headland and still had 9% left, but I thought he's not going to get very much farther, and I really don't want to sit here and babysit him with this big of a field. So we'll just do it itself now. Alright. This gate here, and we can see all the bulls we have. There's one cow somewhere in there, but get rid of the bulls and we'll know. I think she actually had a calf too, I believe. Yes, she did. There was one calf born overnight. So, but we do have 60 of these bulls we're going to sell. Sell them all in one shot. Perfect. See, it's only going to cost us $3,975 fee to sell it, and it's going to be about $90,000, like I said, for the trailer. So there. Let's see what a new one would cost here. If we got a female calf, it's $200. So I think we're going to come in here and buy 60 of those. There, now we're equal numbers, besides, the one that we already had. And we'll be able to start producing milk. A lot of cute little calves. As soon as they fix that update on this so I can get some straw in here, it really help. So then I can make solid manure as well. Alright, now that that's done, we'll get back and we will build our new greenhouse. The whole point of doing these greenhouses is so we can have the ketchup factory. Not sure what side they spawn out on. We'll just put one. Let's see, maybe I'll do it sideways like this. And we can just come onto this road with the water and whatever other supplies it might need. Looks like it only takes water. So, yeah, and it goes on that side. We'll put 2 of them in. Spend about $20,000. Now we got 2 greenhouses. And now we're going to put in a water distribution tank. Hopefully I can make it work correctly. If I can find it. This is the first time using this. I see a bunch of other guys that do use it. There it is. It was in silo extensions. I think we maybe, well, probably should put it out front. There we go. Now if we go up to it, see what it takes to fill it. Not sure if it'll fill automatically or not. Let's get in here and get the tomatoes turned on. Tomatoes on this one and tomatoes on that. Looks like it already has water. So yeah, this thing does everything we need. Makes it really easy. And this one's also growing already with water. So that's a perfect little water distribution tank. Not too bad a price either. Can't remember what it cost me. No, it wasn't much. Silo extensions, $2,100. And it supplements 5,000 liters. So, perfect. It's closed off. I know earlier I said it was the peas we were selling, but no, it's not the peas that's the best price. It's the barley. Hook up to our trailer here. The pickup goes so much faster, so I'm just going to use the pickup for jobs like this. I do have the auger set up, so we will load it up with barley, get it to town, get it sold. I also want to buy the field next to us. This field number 6. $121,000, so it's not too much money, but I would like to have that. I don't think there's anything in it yet. Looks like, yeah, it's just been cultivated, so there's nothing growing. Get started right away in the springtime. Load up with barley, sell this, and then in the springtime we might plant carrots over there. One of the new crops from the premium expansion. We haven't tried any of those yet, so that'd be a good, pretty well straight line field to be able to plant that. We don't have all these curves and mess. As you can tell, I got all kinds of course plays still set up in this. Always forget to clear them out. I'm not sure if there's an easier way to clear them or not. If so, if you put that in the comments, it'd make it really helpful for me so it doesn't look like this mess every time I get on the map. But I'll finish filling this and head it into town. There we go with 98,000 liters. The grain mill is currently the best price for this. That's where we're going to take it, but I want to welcome in our new crew member, Farm Sim Universe. Thank you for coming and joining the crew. He is also a content creator. Be sure to click on the link at the top to find Farm Sim Universe's YouTube page. Again, thank you for joining the crew. And if you like the content that we create here on Auto Sim Crew, we would love to have you as a subscriber. And if you haven't liked this video yet, it would definitely help get it out to more people. Just click that like button at the bottom of the screen. Let me get in here to town and get this sold. Here we are at the grain mill. Probably should, while I'm in town, grab onto our little LP tank and get some more propane. I don't think it has much left. Hopefully it doesn't hit the walls. Nope, plenty of room. I always have trouble with that. It always likes to hit something, which I thought I was going to hit the roof, but it missed it too. So yes, $111,000. That'll give us more than enough money to buy that new piece of land next to our farm. So let me drop this, run over and fill up our propane tank. So I was thinking about doing some popcorn, but it seems like we make so much money off of this corn dryer that the popcorn really wasn't worthwhile by buying another factory. Just hit this spot just right. It seems like every time I move, it moves on me. We'll get this unloaded and just drop this tank off. So we're just going to keep with what we got with the dry corn. Run over there and see how much more corn is left to dry. It's still a few months off before the best price. I know the dry corn is worth so much money, but I really don't want to sell it early. Yeah, now we got plenty of propane. Looks like we weren't completely out. So we just put 5,000 more liters in. But we still have 152,000 liters to dry. So it is taking a few months to dry this much. It is a beautiful setup. Let me get back to the farm and keep an eye on the slurry spreader. I really would like to experiment with wrapping one of these bales just to see if it would ferment into silage or not. Oop, Can't believe it takes it when I'm not even in the bale hoop yet. Because then I could just sell all the silage I have in our fermenter over there, take it to town, make a whole lot of money on it, and then be able to wrap some of our current bales into silage. Now the sheep are all fed. Pretty sure the cows still have a good amount of feed. Oh yeah, 53,000 liters. Slurry's going down pretty quick, as you can tell at the bottom of the screen there. We still have a lot in there. Ooh, a couple calves are out. These aren't supposed to be in here, and you know it. That's why you got up. Get back, get this tractor put away, and we can come over here and load up our wool. Kind of thinking instead of selling this wool, we might actually take it. In fact, one of them's in the back seat, but okay. Might actually take it uptown and buy the fabric factory and be able to turn this into some cloth or some kind of fabric. Because really the wool's not worth a whole lot. If you turn it into a production, you can make a whole lot more out of it. I'm not sure what the loss ratio is on it. It's 2 in, 1 out or not. We will go ahead and probably buy the factory as long as it doesn't cost too much. So like I said, we got to save money for that other field. We also have to buy the ketchup factory in this episode. Let me run to town and buy that next factory. So this is the tailor shop. I hope it takes the wool and not just fabric. Won't know until we buy it. So clothes, material missing. I bet it isn't going to take it and turn it into the fabric we need. It's weird, there's a little snowman here, and the snow's not even sticking to the ground yet. We're going to find out. I have a bad feeling that this is only going to take the finished product. Yep, wool is not accepted here. Well, there's no way on this map to be able to create the fabric without adding a new mod to it. So I can build a fabric shop somewhere, I just don't know where yet. I'm starting to feel like I'm spending all of my money trying to make everything work right. There's room over here. You don't own the land, but let me put it there. So safe across the street here and see if we can get our wool taken over there to make fabric with. This put in here. Learned our lesson. Now I guess we'll be taking the finished goods from here over to the tailor shop and turn them into t-shirts. At least that production's going, and we got 80,000 left. We don't have enough to buy that piece of land, so now we've got to try to find another way to make some money. I thought of a way to make some more money. We have plenty of silage here, so we're going to run and load a vat to town. That'll get us enough money to be able to hopefully buy that field and the ketchup factory, which we haven't produced a single tomato yet, or at least a single pallet of tomatoes. So it's going to be a while before we even need the ketchup factory, but I would like to purchase it this episode. I'll finish loading this up. Let's see how much I do have. Looks like 150,000 left. So 56. Yeah, it won't quite fill our trailer, but it's going to get really close. Looks like the livestock bale sell point is the best price for this. Price is going down, but it's actually a pretty good price. It's about the highest it's ever going to get. So we'll hurry and get this in, sell it, and then I want to just go ahead and buy the field next door so I don't run into any money problems and can't afford it. The guy working in the field, he still has a long ways to go. So he's doing the little rows right now. It'll be a while for him. I doubt he even gets it done in the month of December, as slow as he's going. Well, I'll get this sold and we'll buy that field. There we go. Selling this off. 99,000. Quite 100, but pretty close. That's more than enough to buy that field. We'll go over and grab it real quick. Get this thing back to the farm. Alright, now we are the proud owners of another field. Still $57,000 left. Looks like with him spreading this slurry, he's pulling up quite a few rocks. We might actually have to get a rock picker and pick these up before we plant it in the spring. But we do need lime out here, so we might as well grab a tractor and start spreading some lime as we wait for him to finish up. I really don't think we're going to have enough slurry to even finish that project. We're going to end up having to spread some fertilizer out there as well. He just has that little bit, that corner left, but most of the field, let me pull up the right screen. Yeah, he's only done this little blue section here. He still has all this purple to go. And he's used over half of our slurry. So yeah, he's going to need some fertilizer. So I'm not buying any slurry, that's for sure. And our cows aren't producing enough to keep up with him. I guess that was all the... Oh, yep, tank even disappeared. We finished using it all, it disappeared. Well, it looks like we'll be buying it from our multi-fruit station from now on. But I'll get out here and we'll put lime in that field. Then we'll see how far he can get before we have to start spreading fertilizer. Wow. I just caught this worker going totally off course. I have no idea what he's doing. He just drove clear through. I mean, he's not even supposed to be in this field. But the problem is, he just destroyed a whole section of our, I believe it's rye field. I can't remember what we planted in here. He drove right through it. Destroyed all of it. Yeah, rye. Says it's growing. Nope, not right. Well, there's no rye left here. Some fool didn't know what he was doing and drove clear through it. He didn't even drive in a straight line. I don't know what he was thinking. But he really, really messed up this field. It's like he finished this field, then just went for a straight line. Like curb line. Clear across. Oh well. I'll get him fixed and in the correct field. It looks like this is where he should have gone to start back up. Positive, but this is where I'm going to start him back up at least. Perfect. Nearest is what we want. Definitely don't want to go to the last because you know what happened there. Good. Well, she can take over here and I'll get back to spreading lime. I'm just glad I wasn't in town delivering grain when they decided to go clear through the field. Who knows how much work they would have destroyed if we weren't around. I will finish spreading this lime, let him finish that, and I think that'll probably do it for this episode here in Alma, Missouri. Like I said earlier, if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to slap that like button. And if you haven't already, we would love to have you as a subscriber so you don't miss any future episodes here on Auto Sim Crew. So until next time, have a blessed day, and bye-bye.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.